Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the most absurd feats I've ever seen in mobile gaming. Now we are back on Apex Legends Mobile, as this is where this feat has taken place. And a few weeks ago, you guys might have remembered a video I made on this fella right here, I Camp for Savage, because what he did at the time was and is still insane. But it's got even crazier because this player right here, I Camp for Savage, has an average KD of 0.59 and the average damage across the whole season of 151, meaning he averages less than half a kill a game, around half a kill a game, and he gets basically enough damage to kill someone off spawn. But what made this even more insane is that you could see right here, his personal best this season is rank number 1. He at one time and pretty recently was the top ranked player in all of Apex Legends Mobile, with just the most absurd set of games I've ever seen. If you scroll through his games, you know, the most I've ever seen right there is 7, but he'll get 4 second places in a row with 0 kills. He'll go an insane amount of games in a row, being super consistent with placement. And so that's where the story left off until now, because after very politely asking I Camp for Savage to make a YouTube channel, he has done just that, and he has posted a few of his gameplays showcasing how he is the literal world's most consistent placement player. Now I have to give a little bit of context to I Camp for Savage, because when I originally made my video, I believe he had like a few followers on Twitter, and I finally got in contact with him. And I was like, hey, if you ever get around to uploading some content, please let me know, because I'd love to showcase it. And he was basically like, yo, I'm down. My device just kind of sucks. So that's why I haven't screen recorded or anything, because as you can see, he's rocking 13 at 6 FPS. My bad. He's rocking 40 FPS, sometimes dropping down to single digits, and his ping is all over the place. So I can totally get him not wanting to record if it's gonna scuff something up. Now I have already watched this video, so I could sort of explain his strategy and how he does what he does. To my knowledge, these are random players he's playing with. Or if they're his friends, they're not very good, because they're Platinum 2, as you can see in the kill feed over to the left. And on top of that, he solo dropped. He didn't drop with his team. His team dropped by themselves, and they're obviously getting beasted right now, which is not good. Whenever I check his log and he ends up winning games, it's because he typically has some pretty good teammates. But to sum up I Camp for Savage's strategy, he finds the center of the zone, and I guess he just has a bunch of camping spots that he knows off the top of his head, because he immediately climbs into this spot and just sits here. And I mean sits here. This is 2 minutes in. This has been 2 minutes. He's been in the same spot. He checks his map. He's seen what's going on. This is another 2 minutes. He's been in the same spot now for over 4 minutes and hasn't moved. Make this 4 or 5 minutes, and then 6 minutes. It takes him 6 minutes. One for basically just the first zone to close. And then as soon as it's closed, he's on his way, moving and grooving. And where is he going? To the center of the next zone. That is his strategy. Find the center of the zone, camp in the best spot he knows, and just pray he doesn't get caught out on rotations. Now, there's only 17 people left, and I know Apex lobbies die out really fast. So right now, with the current format of ranked, where there's kind of a lot of bots in ranked, and the pacing is really bad, as in like a lot of people die off really fast in ranked, this strategy works. If anything changes to ranked, that would make these lobbies more stacked, you know, more they take out bots, or they change the pacing of the zones, then I could definitely see this strategy not working as much, because if you get caught out while rotating, he is Octane, so he has the advantage of being able to hit a launch pad, hit a stim, try to get away. But still, if you run into predators, they usually just chase you as long as they can. But as you can see, he found the spot behind a tree. Trees, I have found, are his favorite thing to camp behind, because there's these crazy root systems, and he just chills here. So let's see. This is around 9 minutes in. Let's see how long he stays in this spot. The second zone is about to close. So about 2 minutes he stays in that spot the whole time. Doesn't care. His teammates are back up. He doesn't care about them at all. He is playing his life and himself. And like I said, trees. Trees are his favorite thing to go to. So no shock. I believe people actually run by here. His teammates even say what up. They're like, dude, you're not helping us at all. You're a predator. What are you doing? But literally they know he's just the best placement player of all time. So I believe he's been in this spot for about 3 minutes now, and someone almost finds out where he is. Footsteps, super loud, super close. But what does he do? Does he actually shoot him here? I don't think he does. To my knowledge, if he doesn't have to fight someone, he doesn't fight someone. If it doesn't make sense, he's not going to fight him. If it makes sense, then he'll use his discretion to fight him. And I forgot he actually shot here. I thought he just let him live, but I believe that is a real player. Chucks a Gibby bubble down, and I came for Savage. Now listen, this is not any shade to him, but he's not the most mechanically gifted player. I believe from looking at this HUD, it's maybe 3 fingers. So I mean, this is just him playing to his strengths. He's not a mechanical warrior. He's not a demon on the glass. He doesn't have AD FPS like some people, but he is really good at securing placement. So that's what he does. And I guess this also proves you don't need to be insane at the game to be Predator. You just have to put in insane amounts of hours, which in its own right could be another discussion. I'm not a huge fan of the ranked point system at the moment. I feel like it's not really balanced. And listen, the fact that this is possible in the first place is crazy. I don't know if it's because he just plays a ton or because the ranked point system is unbalanced. But the fact that someone can average less than a kill a game and be the #1 ranked person in the world, I feel like if you're ranked #1, it should mean like you're the best at the game overall. Placement, kills, skills, you name it. You should be the overall best player and who also puts the most time into the game. But obviously, this is not the best player in the world. The best placement player in the world, yes. The best mechanical player, no. So I think it's like its own whole discussion that we've kind of brought up before. We'll leave that for another day. But both of his teammates are dead. And what does he do? He camps. He sits here. People get close. But because he's top 3, he only has a plus 11 points right now. And he needs another team to die. So this player, I believe, is a solo. And as soon as this solo dies, he ends up helping him out a bit too. He's like, yo, I'll shoot some shots. It is top 2. So top 2, he's going for some KP. He's trying to get that damage. So this is where his damage comes in. His damage doesn't come in from him trying to get kills and failing. It comes in from him just trying to get a KP or 2 at the very end, most likely. But we will see his match summary. His teammates actually did kind of good there with 2 kills and 5 kills respectively in a pred lobby. But this will show he is or was #1 of the world when he recorded this video. With 16,000 RP. And for proof, there you go. It's little #1. And Savage does have more videos on their channel, but I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of sitting in place for most of the video. And really, I just wanted to see how it was done. But it kind of just comes down to, it's really possible to do this. Like, I kind of want to try this myself because it's just know the spots, don't run into people, play enough Predator. That is kind of the equation that I'm seeing here. You know, once again, he's in a spot for like 4 minutes, and then it comes down to probably top 2. This is really funny. I did want to showcase this. If he does get top 2 and he knows he has no chance of killing anyone, he just says, I'm out of here, and runs into zone and denies KP to the other team. I think that's hilarious. What do you want to call it? BM or toxic, whatever. It's his gameplay. And decides he wants to do it. I think it's hilarious. But if you guys want to check out Savage, his channel will be linked down below in the description as always. Huge thank you to him for letting me react to his gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.